Let's get this thing going. Y'all know what it is, family. You guys know what it is. It's that time. It's the late night tap in, and tapping in is what we will do. And we'll wait on everybody else to pile on in this room while we get ready for the late night tap in. Shout out to everybody in the room early. What's up, Ani? I see you, brother. What's up, Hoodoo? Shout out to everybody in here. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys are having a great 4th of July week. Hope you're kicking it with your family, doing your thing with your fam. Hope you're being safe out there in them streets. You got to be careful out there. The race soldiers are going to be circling with itchy trigger fingers, looking for justification to do racial targeting. So you got to be ready for that. Don't never forget that you are in a race war. A race war 24 hours a day. An ongoing race war that has not stopped. There's been several videos of these race soldiers executing brothers lately, so they're turning up on that. And I saw a video where this off-duty race soldier started beating up on some black kids at a swimming pool. Some kids were somewhere swimming. They real good for doing that. The whole swimming pool beat down. They go target some black youths and punch down on them. Yeah. So it's gonna be a hot summer. So we better get ready for that. What's up, Nikki the God? I see you. It's gonna be a red hot summer. And with all of these little sneaky little beat downs and executions, it's inevitable that there's going to be some kind of clapback. That's just the law of nature. People can only take, hell, mammals can only take so much of just constant abuse. So just by law of averages, there's going to be some kind of clapback at some point. So interesting to see how things play out. What's up, Red Joker? I see you. We're going to get some calls in a minute. We won't be on too long. We will not be on too long, but we'll get some calls in a minute. And while we're waiting on people to come on in the room, some of y'all start getting your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com and get the children's book Hidden Heroes from A to Z at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Hiddenhistorymuseum.com, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see y'all boy Myron? Myron is still complaining. Myron did a video on his show talking about me. Myron from Fresh and Fit, or Fresh and Funky, whatever y'all want to call him. He's up here running around doing videos talking about how I'm ducking a debate from him. When did I have a debate with these guys? I've already debated these guys weeks ago, defeated them, and these guys are still running around salty. I defeated the guys already. I defeated him and like 9 other people. In like it was 2 hours. I was on there with these guys, ripping them apart for hours. I've already given them that work, and it's been unanimous that I slayed all of them. And they're very salty about that because they were not expecting it. It was a very impromptu debate. None of us were expecting to do a debate. I just happened to hop on a space where they were on. They saw me in there, then they wanted to go at it. I'm like, hey, let's get busy. They wanted to talk greasy about foundational Black Americans. And y'all know I don't play those games when it comes to our lineage. I do not let anybody speak ill of us anymore. That is a no-no. So I let all of them have it. And I gave them all that work, and they're all embarrassed still by that because they didn't have time to prepare and get their troll material ready. So they want to have another debate. And I told them, you want to have another debate, get your paper up. All right. The first ass whooping is free. The other ones, that's going to cost. So the ball is in their court. They have to get their money up. They know what the price is. My job is to not spank tethers and white supremacists all the time in person. You dig? They're going to have to break bread if they want to have a rematch, and they're salty. The price is different. Yeah, and that is what it is. So these people hate when foundational Black Americans put them in their place. They really, really hate that. They hate when we clown them and roast them and debunk all of their janky anti-Black talking points. And that's what it is. We're not playing games with these tethers out here. We're not playing games with them. Speaking of tethers, I put up a video. It's like an animation. It was like an education video of cholera and how cholera is spread in many of these third world countries. It shows how people are defecating near rivers and then they'll drink out the river and cook food around the river, and flies are in the defecation, and then the flies go around getting into people's food, and then there's cholera all over the place. And you see these countries where flies all over people and there's just filth everywhere. And when the tethers got upset with me putting that video up, oh nigga, you're so divisive. Oh, let me say this. Let me say this. Because y'all come over here. People come over here from Africa and the Caribbean, and they create blogs, websites, and they make whole careers out of showing the underbelly of foundational Black American society. They come over here and show hood videos. They promote the sexy reds. They show ratchet culture. They show the underbelly of our society and make careers out of it. The Shade Room, Nigerian woman who owns that. Media Takeout, a Ugandan man. Boss Up, I think that's Nigerian. World Star, a Haitian, the Q dude who has died, but is still run by a lot of non-FBA people. These people make whole careers. Hell, Academic too, and I've been on. I got on his bumper about that. That's how Academic got started. These people come over here and show the underbelly of our society and make a whole living off that. Posting videos of ratchetness and negativity within our society, showing hood videos and all of this stuff. And we show what's going on in their homelands, and then they want to cry foul. They play that game all the time. They never want to show what's going on in their homeland. If we show that, that's a problem. And I always talk about that brother Super Ray, who's on Instagram. He's always getting his pages taken down because he shows a lot of those videos from India and Pakistan and all that lousy food that they're making all the time. So he shows a lot of videos of that. His page always gets targeted. We're called being hateful if we show what their society. That's not even the underbelly of their society. That's their society. That's not even the underbelly. See, in our society, you got to go to certain areas to see all that ratchet nonsense among us. That's not normal. To see the sexy reds, that's not a normal thing. And even her whole sexy red is performative ratchetness. She just does stuff for the camera. You understand? But to see a lot of that degenerate stuff around us, you got to go to certain areas for that. And it's looked down upon that by all of us. But if you go to some of these places, all you got to do is just show up, get off the plane, and turn the camera on, and boom, there it is. And they hate that. They don't show that. Remember when they Kendrick Lamar went over there to West Africa somewhere, and he did a video, and they were mad at Kendrick Lamar for doing a video and showing. I mean, he was just doing a video talking. He wasn't even trying to show anything negative, but they were mad because it was looking slummy, and they thought that, okay, well, damn, Kendrick, why are you showing our joint like this? They hate for people to go over there and turn on cameras. I remember when I went to South Africa and I'm just going around filming, and people from who fled from South Africa but who were South African were upset. Why are you showing the townships, nigga? Why are you showing the bushmeat? Like, nigga, that's all I see. I'm just showing what I see. I'm not trying to paint a propaganda picture. I would love for you to tell me where the wealthy black suburbs are. I would love to go there. That's actually what I'm looking for. Couldn't find them because they don't exist. No disrespect. Where my South African cats in here? When I went over there, I was doing videos, and South Africa is a very beautiful country, very beautiful. But they got all the black people living in those little shanty towns and those townships, and the non-black people are living in condos and nice homes and going to nice restaurants, nice hotels. That's the reality. Yeah. And they were mad because I'm just showing what everyday life is. Oh, don't show that, nigga. Don't show that. Shit. But that's what it is. But don't come over here showing the most negative thing you can find. And when we do things constructive, they're the main ones trying to shut it down. So, we're getting some straightening out here. We're getting a lot of straightening going on out here. Did y'all see Ilan Omar? She put up a tweet talking about the Democrats are doing this running joke about black jobs, and she did a tweet talking about, "Hey, look at me going to my black job," and people are like, "Woman, you are not black. Woman, y'all Somalis do not identify as black. We know what y'all Somalis identify as. So if you don't stop that whole thing where the Democrats are doing this running joke, and this is something that came from the top of them making a joke about Donald Trump mentioning black jobs, how people are taking black jobs. I don't find anything wrong with what Donald Trump said. I'm with Donald Trump on a lot of stuff, and that's one of the things I'm with him with. I'm with him on. We know what he meant when he said black jobs, jobs that black people should be getting. That's what he meant by that. We know that. But the Democrats are so damn desperate. They don't know that they're shooting themselves in the foot. They think that they got some kind of gotcha on Trump. They don't. I feel where Trump is coming from. The Democrats are effing up very badly. At least Trump is talking about black folks and saying what we need and things like that. At least he's doing that. The Democrats don't even do that. Let's keep it above. The Democrats don't even do that. Anytime something is about us, it becomes a minority, people of color, diversity. They don't speak specifically about us. They talk around us. At least Trump talks directly to us and about what we need. And they tell us we're supposed to hate Trump because Trump is the racist. But Biden ain't? Where are the Biden sexuals in here? Do we have any Biden sexuals in here who want to defend their man? Do we have you in here? I would like to talk to you because y'all stay monitoring our rooms and watching what we do. Talk to us. Why in the world should we get on with Biden and that whole Project 2025 thing? That boogeyman ain't gonna work. Y'all not gonna scare us with that. Let's get Somar. Somar, hop in, man. Because I see you raising your hand. Hop in, man. Somar, hop in.
Yo, Tariq,
What's happening?
how you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So yes, I'm just trying to ask you some question there. So what is FBA mean?
Dude, you know good and well what FBA mean. You've been in here long enough. You know exactly what FBA means. Why are you acting dumb?
Okay, FBA mean Foundational Black American, correct?
Yeah, you know that.
Okay,
Why are you playing dumb?
so explain me like for me like me, I'm from Ethiopia, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
from Africa. So I know that those FBA don't really like African. I don't know why,
Not
but
true. Not
yes,
true.
no,
Who are
that's
who?
that's true.
Okay, let me ask you this: who are you to dislike? What do you have that would make us dislike you?
I don't know. You tell me.
Nothing. That's what it is. Nothing. You're not anybody to dislike. We
You
don't have the energy. You don't have anything going on for us to hate on, sir.
you see, you're trying to prove my point right now. You're talking
How?
like you're talking with hate. You're trying to say that I have nothing for myself. That's why you cannot hate me. That's
What do
hate.
we hate? What do we hate about you? You just called up and lied, and I'm telling you your lie is sounding ridiculous. What do you have to hate on?
Bro, I'm telling you, there is a lot of
If
job
found,
here.
sir, no, 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 no. If foundational Black Americans hate on you, what exactly are we hating on?
I don't know, bro.
All right,
Black,
then what you're saying don't make sense. People
no,
hate up. Listen, people hate up. They don't hate down. You
black
understand?
black people here don't like African. That's a fact. I'm not the one who's
That's
saying
not
that.
true.
No, that's true. That's
No,
true.
it's
You know
not.
that. You
Sir,
know
you
that.
wouldn't be over here if it weren't for foundational Black Americans. What are you talking about?
I know, but that they don't have a choice for that.
What you mean they don't have a choice? What the hell does that mean?
Y'all fight for everybody, for all black people.
Let
It's
me
not
look.
just for y'all.
Listen. How do you think you, as an African, was able to come over here and immigrate to the United States? Do you think white people woke up one day and said, "Hey, you know what? We need Umduge over here"? Do you think white people woke up and said, "Hey, we need y'all over here"?
No, I know that. I understand that black here fight for all black people in the world. I know that.
So where's the hate then? If we're fighting for you, then how we fighting for you and hating you at the same time?
I'm Tariq. You know I'm them right. Y'all don't like
You don't even know. You can't even answer the question. You know
no,
you're full of it.
y'all don't like African. That's the
That's
reality.
a projection, sir. That's you projecting.
Okay, so I'm
You're
gonna ask.
projecting
No,
because
it's
y'all
not
listen,
projecting.
listen. You're projecting because y'all come over here and then delineate from us and have all these little weird words for us like jurier and abid. That's these are words from your community. We don't do that.
So how
Y'all
can you
come over here. No,
generalize?
no, no, no. You're not going to sit here and project your filth onto us.
Oh my God.
Y'all have that hatred for foundational Black Americans. You know why? Because you have hatred for other groups in Africa. You bring the same tribalistic hatred that you had there, you bring it here.
No. First
Yeah,
of I'm from
yeah,
Ethiopia. I'm from Ethiopia.
yeah.
We don't have hate over there. We don't
Yes,
have
y'all
hate.
do. Y'all not unified with all those other black nations over there. You guys are divided, more divided than ever. Y'all
Yeah,
not
because
unified in that.
we're not in the same country.
You're on the same continent. You're right next to each other.
But that
And
doesn't
you're
mean
not unified at all.
we have the same culture or we have the same education. It's not the same thing. We're not the same in Africa. Black people in Africa and black people here are not also the same. So we cannot
Right.
exactly.
So why is it when we look at our ethnic differences, you try to pretend that it's hate? We're not thinking about you. We're just
No,
thinking about our own ethnic differences.
no, there is some hate, bro. There is some hate. I know
So what's the hate?
a lot of black African come here and they are always victim of discrimination, come from white people, come from black here, come from all
Well,
the
okay, what
people.
are you talking about? You're confusing yourself.
No,
What
no,
are you talking about?
I'm talking about the hate that African got here. When African come here, they got so much discrimination by everybody. No, your black
What are you
people here,
talking about?
those FBA here absolutely hate African. Absolutely. This is a fact. I'm not even.
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
But I'm a victim every time. When I got fired from my job just because I'm African. That's the thing. I'm a
A
victim
black
every
person didn't
single
fire
time.
you. What black person who stop? Okay, now you lying.
I'm not lying.
Who fired you?
My manager, he's a FBA. He hate me. I can tell, man. I can tell he hate me. Just
He fired you because you took the Uber out on a joyride, and you're not supposed to do that.
you see, you're trying to prove my point that y'all hate African too, cause you trying
You
to say
just
that.
say now you're just saying stuff. You don't have a black boss who fired you. You're just making stuff up.
No, I promise you, I'm so serious. He fired me because
Well,
I'm
then why did
African.
he hire you in the first place? If he
No, he's not the one who hired me.
So
He
how was he able to fire you if he didn't hire you?
he
Get your
became
lie
a
together.
no. He became a manager. He became a
What
manager when I
job
was
is this,
working.
by the way? What job is this?
I was working at Walmart.
Okay.
No,
So your black Walmart manager fired you?
yes. No, I
I,
can tell. I can tell the hate, bro. I can tell y'all have hate from
were
Africa.
you in there stealing some injera?
You see,
So
you see,
you were stealing flatbread to make some injera and you got
you
caught.
you told me like I'm projecting. Now you projecting. You're doing the same thing that I'm doing. You see,
No,
you hate.
you
You see,
can't
you hate.
be stealing injera. You can't steal bread in there, dude. That's you probably got caught stealing
Did
because
you
you're
realize?
already lying. So I don't believe anything you're saying.
Do
And
you
again,
realize?
and listen,
No.
and again, listen, and again, you come from a tribalistic culture over there in Ethiopia. You guys are very tribalistic, and you're bringing that same tribalism over here, sir.
Why you mention that all the time? That's not the case.
That is the case. Well, how
There
many
is.
tribal y'all got? Do y'all know y'all got eight? Y'all got 80? Don't y'all got like 80 different ethnic groups in Ethiopia alone?
Did you know that a lot of African came here is not just because they just want to
Dude,
have a
in
better
your
life.
country alone, you got 80 different
Oh
tribal and
my
ethnic
God.
groups. And you're telling me that you ain't tribalistic?
When African come here, they're
Boy,
trying to
the
have a better
deflection.
life. They
Deflection,
don't
deflection.
hate nobody. We don't
The
believe in
hell you don't.
everything.
The hell
We
you
don't
don't. Y'all come
exactly.
over here with the same tribalistic hatred that y'all have for each other over there because y'all ain't unified. Y'all got all those different ethnic groups within your own country, and you bring that same tribalism here. And we're saying, take that shit on somewhere. That's what
You,
we're
s-
saying.
you see, you're just proving my point. Yeah, I don't
Well,
like
I'm
African.
proving that you are a liar. That's what I'm
No, you're
proving, sir.
proving me that you hate me just because I'm from Africa.
You
That's a
just saying stuff. That's a
no. That's the
project.
reality. You saying that right now. You're
You're
saying
just
that right now.
projecting. That's you projecting, sir.
Did you realize that anti-black racism is not just for Africans, it's for everybody, right? White people hate
And
everybody.
y'all don't even identify as black. Y'all do it when it's convenient.
Of
Y'all
course
don't
we black.
identify as black.
We
No,
black?
no, dude. Y'all, you know, a lot of Ethiopians classify themselves as Caucasian. A lot of y'all do that, don't you? Tell the truth.
No, that's not
That's the
even
truth.
realistic. That's not realistic.
A lot of you classify yourselves as Caucasian.
Oh
Yes, you
my
do.
god.
Y'all, black family, look up what I just said. So he's up here trying to play dumb. They look at themselves as dark Caucasian for the most part. They don't look at themselves as black.
We are
Family,
black. Our
family,
skin color
family,
is black. That's our
family,
race. The race is black. You
dude.
talk
Uh,
you
but
talking
y'all
about
don't
FBA.
identify. Y'all look at yourselves different because y'all be like, I'm Ethiopian. I'm not black. I'm Ethiopian. You make
When,
a distinction from us, which is fine. Which is fine.
oh my god.
No,
FBA.
you can play dumb all you want to, sir. We've had several Ethiopians call up to these spaces for years, and we've heard the stuff that they said. These people sound like white supremacists sometimes with their
Oh my
anti-black
god.
hatred.
You see, that's the problem, Tariq. You only know white supremacy. That's the only thing that you have, bro. You have no proof that what about white. That's the only thing that you know. You
What
don't
are you
even
saying?
like your. You don't even like your own people. I'm telling you right now.
Who
You
don't I
don't.
like? What are you saying? You just
You don't
projecting
like
your
those
message.
FBA that you're talking about all the time that you're putting on top. You don't like them, bro.
Who
Why
don't I
you?
like? Who are you talking about? Who you
I'm
just
talking
saying
about
stuff?
you. What?
Who
You?
don't I like? Who are you talking
You
about I
don't
don't
like the
like?
FBA. Your wife is Jewish, right?
Now you're a lying tether. Listen to you. Now you're a
Then
lying tether.
what is your
Listen
life?
to you.
What's the rest of your life? What
You're a
is the
lying tether. Now
Your
you're just
wife is
saying
not
stuff.
black, bro. Your wife is not black.
You're a lying tether. This is
Your
what
wife
now
is
you're
not black.
proving. Now you're proving why we delineate.
No, why your wife
Because
is not black? Why your
you're a
wife is not
lying
come from an FBA?
you're reduced to being a lying tether.
You now
You've proved my point, sir.
you are your wife is not black. Just say it. Say it.
Sir, you're a liar.
She's not black.
What is she?
I think she's Jewish, right? Your wife is Jewish.
Prove it.
That's why you don't like to talk about Jewish people.
Prove it.
You only talk about white supremacists.
Prove
But
it.
why you don't talk about Jewish people? Why?
Okay, prove it.
No, why you don't talk
Oh,
about
no,
Jewish
no, no,
people?
no, no. Prove it.
Because you know you care about them now. You know that, right?
Prove
You
it.
know they can cancel
Tadalish,
you.
Tadalish, prove it.
Oh
Why
my
you keep
god.
talking? You okay? Because you know you're lying,
I'm not
Tadalish.
lying. Your wife
Prove
is
it
not
then.
black. Your wife
Prove
is
it.
not FBA.
Prove it.
Oh my god. Is your wife is black?
Prove it.
No, you respond. Is
No,
your
no,
wife
no.
is
I
black?
just no, 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 no. You said she was Jewish. Now prove it.
No, is your wife is black or
No,
not?
no, 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 no. The burden of proof. If you make a claim, you have to prove it. Now prove it. You made the
So
claim.
why you don't
Prove it.
respond? Your wife is black or
Prove
not?
it.
Oh my god. Man.
Prove it. If you make a claim, you have to prove it.
You only talk about white supremacists.
Why are you not Proving your lie? Because you
Why you
know
don't
you're
talk about
lying.
Jewish people? Why you don't talk about
Why
Jewish
are
people?
you sitting here lying and why
Why
and then whining
you
about why we don't want to be down with you?
why you don't talk about Jewish supremacists? Why?
You
Why you
just
don't do
because
that?
you are a pathological lying tether.
Oh
You're
my
being a
god.
stereotype, sir.
You
You're being
deflecting.
you the lying,
You
scamming,
deflecting. You
conniving
deflecting.
tether.
You don't want to
Sir,
respond.
Tattleish. This is why we delineate. You've been on this phone lying your ass off. And foundational Black Americans are tired of lying, scamming, deceitful tethers because that's all you do. Y'all come over here and you have the same lying, scamming mindset that caused you to fail back in your homeland. You just sat on here and just made stuff up. Listen, the people in here, do you think they're stupid? They know you're lying. Who do you think you're buying your lies, by the way? Who do you think is buying your lies? Do you think the people in here are stupid, sir?
No, nobody is stupid here.
Everybody in here knows that you're lying, sir. So who's your audience?
Yo,
Who do
Tariq,
you think your audience is?
just
Why do you think we're dumb enough to go for the lies you're saying? You're lying about everything. You're lying about these beautiful foundational Black Americans hating on you.
oh
You
my
couldn't
god.
prove that. I asked you to prove it. You start tether babbling. Then you made up a lie about my wife out of thin air. My wife is a beautiful foundational Black American. There's nobody Jewish in her family or mine. You're a lying, time wasting tether,
Just be
and we should delineate from you. You're giving proof why we don't have no business with you whatsoever. You're a time wasting, lying scammer, and we should have been delineating from you deceitful tethers a long time ago. Because what happens is lying, scamming tethers like you end up getting in public office. Y'all become the Ilan Omars and these people. And then we see, as foundational Black Americans, we don't get anything done for our community. So thank you for proving why delineation works. All right? Now let me get you out of here because you're being a time wasting, lying tether. And I don't want to hear more lies. FBA family, don't ever be ashamed to delineate from these lying scam artists. Don't ever be ashamed. We don't need lying scam artists around us. Just get around us saying anything. Hilal, hop on.
The other guy was here before me. I'll go after him.
Okay, which one was before you? Let's get North.
A puppy akute lelavuve.
My man, how are you?
Yeah. No, I was just kind of wondering, like, why you always smack your lips and like suck and like make all these sounds like when you're talking. It's kind of weird. You have a condition
No,
or like?
no, because your mama's coochie is right in front of me and it's very fat. That
No,
thing
I
is
mean,
so
but you on the mic.
it,
Family. Like
and but that
it's
coochie
kind
hair
of wild.
that coochie hair be getting in my mouth. That's what it is. I got to pluck them hairs out my mouth, brother. So
So
does
your
my
ear,
mouth does
your
sound
eater.
no, yeah, it sounds like you getting turned on by my mouth. Cause
No,
yeah,
no, it's just weird.
you
It
are you
reminds me of
getting
that
turned
Jamie
on?
Foxx. No, it reminds me of like Jamie Foxx said,
Sound
like
like
he's
you getting
juicy about
turned.
it.
Do
No,
you
you know,
get
he's
turned
juicy
on?
mouthed it. You juicy mouthed it.
So you
Like
be getting
sometimes,
turned.
like damn, like I gotta
So
kind of
you
just like it's
so
all the slobber.
are you laying on your stomach right now?
Nah, like I had a dog and the dog was slobber.
Oh, bro, it sounds like you like the sounds of my mouth, and I'm saying some real stuff, and you're listening for my
So
mouth
you
sound.
go to the home.
Yeah, it sound like you fantasizing,
You,
brother.
you trying to brook.
You sound like you got on some Beats by Dre headphones so you can hear my mouth in stereo. What's wrong
That's your
with you,
fantasy.
MD?
Is that what's going on at the Hidden History
Dude,
Museum? That sounds like a what
what's
kind of
going
films
on?
are you?
What's going on with you laying on your stomach, fantasizing about another man's mouth in the
That's you.
middle of
You
the
trying to
night?
buck break me? That's crazy.
Yeah, brother, you up here laying up on your stomach thinking about a man's mouth and the
No, no.
sound.
What you on the
Man,
mic? You sound loud. Like everybody knows.
dude, nigga, you getting turned on.
No, that's your
You
fantasy.
you
That's
that's
the
you
FBA.
fantasizing. You fantasizing about my lips and all of that stuff, dude. Just come on out the closet, brother. I can hook you up with Billy Porter or somebody. Just come on out that closet, brother. North, don't be ashamed. Be who you are, man.
Wait, somebody. I have another question. I have
North,
another
North,
question. Wait, I
North,
have another question. I have another
North,
question.
North. Slow down, because you're being a little sassy queen. Be who you are. Not don't be a little undercover sassy queen. Just come on
Well,
out.
you the one that came. A nigga came on the
Dude,
stage. You said he bent over and his booty hole said, "Wow." You said that, not me. You the wild ass nigga, not me.
well, no, you the one calling up at what? It's where you at? Washington D.C. somewhere, and it's like 3 in the morning out there.
Nah, nigga.
Man,
I'm in LA. I'm in LA just like you.
no, well, nigga, well, you just got out of Santa Monica Boulevard, and you got on
Okay.
the
Why you
got,
know? Why you know the street?
you got on here, fantasizing about a nigga's
Oh,
mouth.
why you know the streets? You with Eddie Murphy cruising Santa
You,
Monica.
yeah, dude, you up here fantasizing about a nigga's mouth in the middle of the night, and you a tether too. So,
I ain't tell you, I'm not, I'm a
do you have a kente cloth thong on right now, nigga? Because you in fantasy world right now. That's very
true. I don't like. What are you
north,
doing? Is that
north,
the FBA, the Hidden History Museum is like a headquarters for
north,
like a gay sex code or something? Like what's going on, Tariq? Like
north,
break it down.
north. Are you oiling yourself down right now,
You
north?
got an LGBTQ agenda, man, and you pushing it on the
Dude,
FBA. So what's
well,
going on with you, Tariq?
you projecting your
You
ass
out
off.
here, you're making
Well, you projecting your ass off tonight.
yeah.
You know, nigga, that's you on Lil Nas X. You giving Lil Nas X the old hawk tour. That's you, brother. Stop
No,
fantasizing and
that's what.
projecting.
Nah,
You're
that's what happens at the
projecting.
Hidden History Museum.
You're projecting, dude. Why are you projecting your fantasies, dude? Don't do that.
I don't know. Yeah, well, you
Just go ahead and be a queen. Ain't nothing wrong with being a big
well,
old.
you know,
And you sound like a big old nigga too. So you sound like a
no,
big
you know where
fat
Santa Monica is though, not me.
nigga. You one of them saucy Santana niggas. Just go ahead and be you. It's all right, man.
Or you
We
know the
want
hot spots.
you keep mentioning you're mentioning the Hidden History Museum. I think you want to come down, but you think that we might not accept you. No, come on down. We have queens. Come on down, man, and enjoy yourself.
Well, you
We'll have I think we're going to have a play, and we're going to have a play about
you
James
gonna be in
Baldwin.
West Hollywood?
No, we'll let you play James Baldwin. How about that? So you
Wait, so
can
you're
be
gonna
down
be in
at
West
the
Hollywood tomorrow?
so you're going to be down at the Hidden History Museum, and you can play some civil rights leaders who's queens. You can play Bayard Rustin. Can you do that? Go ahead, North. North, come on now. I'm trying to give you some alley hoops with your stale jokes. All your jokes are kind of falling flat. But North, come on. Give us something. Give us a good joke, because everything you're saying is falling flat. You got a good one, North?
Well, you have me muted. I'm not trying
Well,
to do
yeah,
your buck breaking reenactment for 4th of July tomorrow. So no, I will not
yeah.
be there. I will be
Okay.
eating barbecue like a regular Black American.
Eating niggas' balls like a regular queen. All right. Anything else? Come on, give me one good joke, man. Your
Oh
jokes are
well, no. Somebody had a question. Somebody wanted to know if Africans are black. Someone DM me that.
okay. Anyway, North, thank you so much, man. You can work on some of your material, all right, North? Because your material was kind of dry. You got to think your material out, brother. All right, Hilal. Let's get it popping.
Yes. Hello, Tariq.
All
Uh,
right, Hilal. You sound like an African vampire. Well, hello, Tariq. I'm here to
yes.
drink the injera. All right, what's up?
I'm
What's up?
I'm an Ethiopian. So do not insult my accent, please.
What
Tariq.
tribe are you from in Ethiopia? Oromo, Amhara, Tigray,
I
Sidama.
am Harari.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So how long
Lately,
you been here? How long you been here?
for over 10 years. Lately, there's been a lot of an influx of thirsty black American males coming and trying to marry our women, and that's kind of been tension in our community because it's like, dude,
Bull crap, bull
it's the
crap,
truth.
bull crap.
It's the truth, my friend. It's the truth. Not even joking.
Nothing
I can.
that ain't true at all.
Okay, I mean, some of them are thirsty as hell. You see them around Hutter City looking real mighty thirsty.
Ain't nobody chasing after y'all women, bro. Let's keep
Moving
it.
on. So,
But don't,
like,
why? Hold on. Don't lie on my FBA brothers. Don't do that. Why did you
okay,
lie on my? You know good and well FBA brothers ain't trying to chase after y'all women. And no disrespect to you women. No
no
disrespect to.
disrespect, yeah.
But brothers ain't the FBA brothers ain't really chasing after them, and you know that. Now,
Do
why
you
did you
know
tell that?
Passport Bros? Do you know Passport Bros? It's a lot of your men there doing Passport Bro. Yeah, bullshittery.
Okay, boy, your material. What is this flat tether material? Boy, y'all
Okay,
material.
no, no, let's move on now.
Man,
I wanted to ask you something.
okay.
So this
And
whole
go
this
ahead. Yeah,
whole
yeah. Man, okay, listen. Let me say
yeah.
this. Y'all tethers, if y'all try to be witty, just let it. If you're not witty, many of y'all tethers are not witty, and I try to give you a chance to get your jokes off, and they're so lame. Just go for the straight material. Go for the serious material.
I just want to
That'd
talk.
be
I don't
that'd
even
be
want
more
to.
entertaining than your corny,
Yeah,
lame
I
troll.
don't want to be witty here. All right, I want to just talk. That's all. I don't want to be
And
witty.
where's your Ethiopian accent? Sound like now you sound like a Latino. Yeah, your accent is
Yeah,
gone. Well, now what are
it
you for real?
is. Tariq, so the FBA movement is interesting because it's like, first of all, FBA doesn't it stand for Foundationally Buck Broken America?
Damn, that didn't hit
Yes, it
because
did.
one of your fellow tethers told that
Well,
joke and it didn't hit then.
foundational Buck Broken Americans over here.
Didn't hit.
Y'all
It
are
didn't hit.
y'all clowns.
It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
You made a whole movie about being
Fake
Buck
and
Broken.
fake laughing. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Now let me hear. Okay,
So
now fake laugh. Let's hear some more fake laugh for your corny
let's go
joke.
to the real topic
Oh,
here.
right now,
So
do you have any more fake laughs for that
no,
corny
I don't
joke?
have no more fake laughs. Now
Yeah, that
to the
didn't hit.
real. What do you
It
think?
didn't hit. It didn't hit. That didn't
Yeah,
hit. And again, you sound Latino.
I guess
Are
I
you
could be.
Latino?
I could possibly be Dominican.
Right. Yeah, you're a Latino. You lied
Okay.
about being.
Tariq, can
You're
I
a
ask
Latino.
you a
But
question?
can I ask you
What do
this?
you?
When did y'all flee from Latin America, and when are you going back?
Well, I flew. I actually fled from Latin America about 12 years ago,
Now, when are you
and
going to go back to build it up?
well, I'm sick and tired of seeing a lot of you blacks with your monkey-looking faces. But that's not even the point.
That's not an insult, sir. That's not an insult.
Tariq,
That's not.
Tariq, you look
That's
like
not an
you
insult.
look like the dude on that movie, 12 Years a Slave.
That,
You are such a bro.
yeah, that's
No,
not hitting. But sir, you
yeah, bro.
got more monkey than me. All right,
Nah, but you
monkeys,
were buck
mon-
broken. Your ancestors were buck broken.
sir, and sir, yours too. That's why you had to flee. One of us had to flee. It wasn't me, sir. Who really got bug
You
broken?
come from a long line of bitches.
And you've been bitched across the border. You're over there giving blowjobs to get a pass over that wall. Not me, sir. All right?
Call
Laugh
your
at that.
mom. You call
Come on now. Y'all over there twerking for the immigration office, okay? Not me, sir. You the one who had
you
to flee.
call your mama mammy. You don't call her.
Okay. And you called your abuela from here because you fled and left her ass down there in the village. All right? So
You don't got
laugh at that.
villages.
Fake laugh at that. Let's laugh through the pain. While you
You come
laughing
from an
while
area.
you're getting spanked at the border while you're running over here to Foundation of Black Americans so we can save you.
At least we can pass.
The Reba. All right. All right. Laugh. Let's fake laugh at that. Hmm?
Okay, let's be.
All right. Let's fake laugh at that.
No more, no more. What do you think of
Right.
Ilhan Omar? What do you think of her?
Well, what do you think about your homeland being a complete failure and you're sitting over here eating off us? What do you think about that?
Well, you are slaves. I just
Sir,
y'all are.
your homeland were slave satellites. They were all slave quarters, all of them. You come from slavery. All of Latin America
You
was a
come from a
slave.
long line of.
Sir. You too, sir. We're twins. It's very interesting. Why do you listen for real? Let's talk for real. Why do some of y'all Latinos, some of you wannabe Anglos, which you'll never be, y'all get to talking about slavery like all of Latin America was not slave colonies? All of it. You're from a slave colony, sir. Are you listening to yourself? Huh?
Descent from a European guy
You
named
no no
Johnson,
no 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 no
Thomas
no. You,
Jack Johnson.
no no sir. You're trying to troll through the pain. You come from a slave colony. All of Latin America was a slave colony. You're not from the Spanish. You're not European.
I'm a
You
cons. Yes,
no
I am Spanish.
no you're not. You come from
I'm a
the slave.
conquistador. I descend.
No 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 no. Because y'all can't go to Spain and be accepted. You come from the slave quarters. You got lighter over the years, sir. But you come from slavery. How does that feel?
Compared to you, we're like European. Compared to you guys, Black American.
No, no. Go to Europe and say that. You can't go to Europe, can you? How's that feel? That you stuck. Come on now, let's talk real. You can't go to Europe and be accepted. Oh, they told me, especially
I
in Spain.
went to Spain recently.
Oh, what they tell? Oh, you weren't accepted. I didn't. I didn't been all over Spain. I know for a fact they don't accept y'all. They don't accept none of y'all as
I
one
was
of
in
them.
Madrid. I
No,
literally
no,
recently.
man. No, no. You went to a Mandarin Grill somewhere, and you didn't go to Spain. You were not accepted, sir. You
You
come
made a
from
whole movie
you
about
come
being buck broken.
you come from slave stock. You're trying to troll past the pain, but let's have an intervention. How does it feel coming from slave stock and you're trying to metal la la lasa and lighten yourself up and you can never be accepted in European society? How does that feel?
You're still owed a donkey.
No, no, no. How does that feel? You cannot be accepted into Anglo European society, yet you try so hard. Come on now.
Well, we're your new white supremacists. Just remember that. We'll be controlling. We'll be the new white man soon enough.
No, 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 sir. You're not the new white man. You want to be, but you can never be. How does that feel being second fiddle? That's you being a wannabe. That's you. Listen to you. You've accepted being a wannabe. You fully accepted it. You're leaning into it. We're going to be the new white man, which you can't be accepted by Anglo whites. So you're saying, hey, I'm cool with being second fiddle. How does that feel?
Well, as a Latin American, um, basically, don't you guys desperately claim us Dominicans constantly, and we say no? Hey,
We don't claim none of that. We're foundational Black Americans. We don't have an identity crisis, sir. We're not running around here calling ourselves English because of the language we speak. And we can't be accepted into a country of the language. We don't play that game. You're running around calling yourself Spanish and can't be accepted in Spain. How does that feel, brother? Talk to me. Fight through the trolling and talk. Come on now.
yeah, okay. You probably was fatherless, like most of your people are. So
Yeah, see, you keep trying to deflect in that lame trolling that you be on 4chan with the other white supremacists trying to beg to be white. And you think all of these weird, lame, corny 4chan trolling talking points is going to bring you closer to whiteness. It's not. It's not. The Anglo whites look at you as being a dirty other. How does that feel? Talk to me. Don't get quiet now. Come on. Give me some more of those fake laughs. Trying to
you look
laugh.
like Sassy Santana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those fake laughs trying to laugh through the pain. I get it. You'll never be Anglo. But look at the blacks. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. That's a pain cry. That's a pain laugh.
How does it feel? We're gonna replace you guys soon.
You're not going to replace anything. You're not going to replace anything. You're trying to be wannabe Anglos. You're not going to replace a damn thing. You're not. And
Soon
the
enough, we're gonna have our foots
listen,
on your necks.
no. The white supremacists try to use you as buffers, and then that backfires. That's backfiring. How does it feel that the white supremacists use you as pawns? They try
Guys,
to use you.
I'm actually Ethiopian. I'm not.
No, even you too. See, all of you tethers are being used as pawns, no matter what you are. All I know is that you're a non-FBA tether and you're a non-Anglo white. You're not white, but you're not us either. So I don't give a damn if you're Latino, Ethiopian. You're in the tether class.
True, true. That's
Right,
actually pretty true.
right. And the fact that you keep jumping around to different ethnicities shows the shame that you have. That's the identity crisis that you have as a tether.
You guys used to
You,
say,
no. You're too ashamed to even be honest about what the hell you are. You see? That's why you have to flee all over the
yeah,
place.
I'm an Ethiopian.
That don't matter. It doesn't matter. You said you about 5 different ethnicities. That's why you gotta flee all over trying to find a damn identity because you ain't got no culture. That's
Your
why
Black American women love me.
that's why you were in our spaces whining, trying to troll your way through the pain. Because we stand 10 toes down on business. We don't flee. We step to white supremacists and we rise to the top. And we ain't comfortable playing second fiddle to nobody. We got to be number one. Now get off my phone, you pathetic
You
tether. Get off my phone. Boy, these tethers have identity crises. They have an identity crisis and then they try to project that weird ass stuff onto us, trying to find themselves, upset with the people who are deeply rooted in their culture, who stands 10 toes down on their cultural pride. We're my foundational Black Americans. Y'all stand up and take a damn bow. These people wish they can have the strength and the deep rooted cultural legacy that you have, foundational Black Americans. We stand on our business. We ain't fleeing all over the place, trying to troll our way through pain. That's why these people stay in our mix. We are a powerful people, foundational Black Americans. And these people come in here trying to project like that first tether talking about, y'all, FBA niggas hate us. Don't flatter yourself. You don't have nothing to hate. We got way better time to spend than hating down. You don't hate. You ain't got nothing for us to hate on. You're sitting here giving yourself props talking about we hating on you. What we hating on? You ain't got nothing to hate on. No disrespect. Anything you got, we help you get. You understand me? Anything you got, we help you get. Foundational Black Americans, we are no joke, man. You look at any revolutionary movements in modern times, anywhere around the world, where did they get their cues from? They all got their cues from foundational Black Americans all over Africa, all over the Caribbean, um, South America. They all get their cues from us. This is what their leaders say. They study us. You understand? And a lot of these people are comfortable being in second place. And that's the problem. Foundational Black Americans, we are not. We're always going to rise to the top. That's why we have to be suppressed by all means. And even in the suppression, we still rise to the damn top. That's why they have to keep us out of stuff. They have to keep us out of golf. For years, they wouldn't let Black people play golf. And the minute they do, bam, we got a Tiger Woods dominating the game. They were funny style about us playing tennis. We started playing tennis, well, we got Arthur Ashe. Venus and Serena, rising to the top. You understand? We always rise to the top. They always got to suppress us. Let me get some more calls in here. Let's get Jay Israel. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And then we'll get Dr. Heather Diamond. All right. Jay Israel.
Hey, thank you for letting me join. Interesting conversation just now.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
No, nothing much. I just wanted to share with the diaspora and folks that are having conversation about what's happening next. I think that seems to be trending across spaces about like where do we move to next. And like how do we secure ourselves for like future movements and what's happening, that folks should and maybe look into the legalities of gamifying the free market and the economy, in whatever facets or functions we can, that way ensuring that people are rewarded and they are.
Okay, but I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. It was very random and just all over the place. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, whoever this person is with what Baramina, Baramina.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Tariq.
Baramina. How are you?
I'm doing good, alhamdulillah. And yourself?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
Not much. I was just thinking about what Hilal was saying, it was quite entertaining. And the other guy, North, it was pretty entertaining to me.
Yeah, well, y'all, a lot of y'all foreigners like unfunny, unwitty, trollish content. Y'all like that. That's not a
It's
foundation.
subjective, no?
Yeah, yeah. That's something that a lot of tethers like. We foundational Black
Mm.
Americans like more wit. We like more. It has to be funny. Y'all just like stuff because it's dumb. Y'all dumb shit is funny to you. But go ahead.
I mean, that's maybe a cultural difference. If you don't appreciate different cultures, then
Right.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
this says something
So
more
if
about you.
y'all come from a culture of failure, and they fail to be funny, and y'all like failure. So we don't. But go ahead.
No, that's not true.
But yeah,
Okay. What
y'all like
culture,
failure.
how can you come from a failed culture? That's very disrespectful, don't you think?
I mean, you like failed comedy and failed jokes, and y'all come from failed cultures. So I guess you would like failure, right?
No, like I said, it's subjective. Maybe you don't understand subjective. Maybe that's a difficult concept for you. I don't know what your IQ is,
Unfunny and lame.
but
It's unfunny and lame. Whatever, however you look at it. Y'all got like the Johnny Somalis and people like that they do a bunch of
Johnny Somali, let's
unfunny.
be honest, he's kind of like he copies that Black American humor. Let's be honest. That's why people in East Africa don't like him,
But
Johnny
it's,
Somali.
it's just not funny. It's just not.
Yeah, I agree. It's not funny.
So what's on your mind?
What's on my mind is there's the recent elections happening in the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's on my mind is I'm kind of feeling pretty sympathetic for Black Americans, FBA, African Americans. I like that term,
Sympathetic.
African American.
You're feeling sympathetic. Hold on. You're feeling sympathetic towards us?
Uh, Yeah, I'm feeling sympathetic,
Oh, okay.
because the reality is
How do
on
we
the ground
need your
that,
sympathy? Why do we need your sympathy?
I mean, maybe you do need it because the reality is on the ground, Africans are immigrating to the United States at a rapid rate. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down. You know what I mean? Like, you have the Latinos as well, let's not forget. And you have the vestigial Europeans, everybody else coming to America, the Indians from India, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not really seeing a growth in Black Americans. We're not really seeing a growth in influence. We're not really seeing a growth in anything, right?
That's a lie.
So the
That's
reality is
that's a lie.
that the reality
That's a
is
lie.
come 2050,
That's a lie.
come 2050,
That's a lie. Yeah, our influence is still here. There's a reason why they are trying to campaign to get us to vote and all this. Yeah, our influence is still here. So that's a weird projection, right? And are you from South Africa? Where you from?
Uh,
Wait, are you from South Africa? Go ahead, turn the mic on, sir.
I was muted.
Yeah,
But
you're
yeah, I'm
not.
from South Africa.
What part of South Africa are you from?
I'm from a place called Zoutpansberg.
Why do you have to think about where you're from? It's like you're making something up.
No, no, no. I'm thinking maybe you wouldn't know what that is. So what would be the point of saying it? As I've noticed, a lot of Black Americans, you don't seem to know African geography. So yeah.
Well, you don't know it too well because y'all flee. All you find is a map, the first thing to the border, so you can get the hell on. So you don't know too much about African geography, sir. All y'all
No,
know is
I
how
know a
to
lot
get to
about
the
African geography.
no,
I know
because y'all
there's,
find
55 countries in Africa.
no,
Some people,
and you go straight to where the border is or where the beach is to find an inner tube to float the hell away from there. Okay, so you don't know too much about the geography other than fleeing from there. All right. So, are you going back to your homeland to do anything progressive for it? Unmute your microphone, sir.
am I going back to my homeland?
Are you going to go and do
Uh,
something progressive for your homeland?
no, no. I'm gonna go to America instead. Now that I'm thinking about
You're
it,
already here.
because
You're already in America. What state are you in here?
no, I'm not in America, but I'm gonna go to America,
Okay,
right?
where are you
And
now?
I'm gonna
Oh no, where are you now?
right now. I'm in Canada right now, but I'm
Oh,
thinking
yes,
I'm
okay.
gonna go to
Right,
I'm gonna go to America instead.
right. So yo ass fled to Canada. You're up there eating moose meat and
No,
injera,
I'm on
and you're
holiday in
worrying about.
Canada.
Yeah, right. And you're no, you're on stay in Canada. You're not going back to Africa. You're not going back, sir. Have you been to the United States?
Yeah, I've been scouting. I've been scouting where to settle. I've been scouting where to live. You know what I mean? Fleeing is difficult business. You know what I mean? How to find the right state, the right city, all of that. And in fact, I'm thinking about going to Atlanta. I'm thinking about Atlanta.
So how come you haven't gone to Atlanta?
I just haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about it because I've noticed there's a growing African community in Atlanta. It's basically a tethered city right now.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So
that
why
gets me
haven't
excited.
why,
Whenever I hear
why
tethered
haven't
city,
so why haven't you left? Why haven't you gone to Atlanta?
why haven't I left yet?
Yeah, how come you
Don't worry, I'm gonna go.
right?
I'm gonna go.
Are you trying to
I just haven't gone yet.
have you had trouble getting your camel through customs or something? Why is it so difficult for you to go to Atlanta? You can just go, right? If you're in Canada,
You know what?
right?
That might actually be a good business to set up a camel business. Why not?
Yeah,
That's innovation, right?
gallop on across the border with that camel in your dog,
100%.
and
Yeah, that's controlling the production lines. I've never seen Black Americans with production lines. I might have to start giving you guys some camel meat. Why not?
right. Yeah, you don't see us in the fleeing line because we don't flee. That's the great thing about us. We stand 10 toes
Maybe
down.
you should try fleeing. I'm not gonna lie, you should
No,
try it
no, I do not want to be like.
because you're always complaining about white
No, I don't want to
supremacy.
be like you, fleeing tethers. And what about? Okay, here you go. Tell now. You say I'm complaining about white supremacy. Am I wrong for that?
No, I'm saying right. I feel like you need to change your strategy.
Okay, am I?
Staying in one
Okay,
place is.
okay. What's the? Am I
I
wrong?
mean,
Am I?
there's a thing called
No, hold
tact.
on. Don't. Let's not do that. You're not at the immigration office. Am I wrong to go in on white supremacy?
I'm saying if you're wrong for going in on white supremacy if you don't have a change of tactics when dealing with white
What's the
supremacy, right?
tactic? What's the
So
tactic?
the tactic you have right now
Okay, no.
is
What? No,
to,
if I'm doing it wrong, what's the right tactic? You tell me. I'm going to be educated by you.
okay.
Let me hear this.
Okay. So there was a time in which, Europeans controlled the whole of Africa, right? Africans didn't have any control whatsoever.
Still don't.
And what did they do? They fought independence wars. And how are these independence war fought? By rebel armies coming in from different countries. Let's say Eritrea, they came in from Sudan, they came in from like maybe Djibouti, and they entered into Eritrea, and they attacked from these different countries after they did a tactical retreat. But in your eyes, they fled, right? And then what happened? They gained their independence. Same thing for those in
Then
let's say
why are
Algeria.
you in Canada and you're not over there enjoying your independence?
I'm doing exactly what my ancestors did. They did a tactical retreat. They got their resources up, they got their money up, and then they went back. So we're actually exploiting America for our
No,
personal
you
gain. I'm sorry
no, you
about I'm
you
sorry.
know, stop acting like you're doing some kind of chess move and you're gonna go back to build up. You fled. There were some wars over there. There were some rebels over there. Many of those rebel movements were, um, we put the battery in your back, foundational Black Americans. We were the ones helping out with a lot of that stuff, especially in Ethiopia. It was foundational Black Americans who were going over there showing people how to fly them planes. You understand what I'm saying? And when we got out the mix, y'all were dealing with the white supremacists on their own, they started to recolonize you economically. They colonized the trade and your economy. They started sending those economic hitmen over there. So they still control you to a certain degree. And now China is controlling and colonizing you, sir. And that's why you had to flee. Y'all didn't stand up and fight like you were supposed to, sir. Right?
I mean, we're doing exactly what the Chinese are doing. You know what I mean? They just did it better than us, I guess. They went to America first. They went to all the educational establishments. If you go to any university in America right now, what is the most common face you're gonna see? An Asian, an East Asian,
But,
Chinese kind of
but
looking guy,
yeah,
studying, working
that
hard.
has
Then afterwards, he's gonna go back to
that
China. You know how, you
no,
know the,
that has nothing to do with you fleeing and you're the majority in your homeland while the
you know the deal.
while the Chinese and the white supremacists over there exploiting you, and you're telling me I shouldn't go after white supremacy when they're the ones that cause you to flee? Really?
I'm saying fleeing runs the world. You know what I mean? The white
Spoken
Americans are
like a
descendants of people
spoken
that
like
fled.
a true coward ass Tether. That,
No, fleeing runs the world.
that's why
The white
that's why we would never get advice from you, sir. I never want to use some of your tactics. You can't flee all the time. There's a reason why y'all coming here. You know why you're coming here and you got a place to flee to? Because somebody didn't flee. Somebody had to stand up to the white supremacists to say, hey, you're not going to hoard all the resources for your damn self. Somebody had to fight them. Somebody had to stand up to them. Guess who did that?
I think you're not getting what I'm saying, right? I'm saying the same white.
Get your cowardly tether ass off my phone. This is that cowardly tether mindset. Fleeing one runs the world, nigga. No, it don't. See, y'all try to troll past the shame and the pain. Many of these tethers are very ashamed deep down. They know they fled like cowards. They know that. And when you look at Black strength and Black power, we as foundational Black Americans are the face of that globally because we didn't flee. FBA family, I want y'all to understand us not fleeing, that puts a bug in these people's asses. They got a problem with that because we get props for not fleeing. Even if you talk crap about us, you gotta respect our gangster. You gotta respect it. Us standing 10 toes down as a minority in this country, we are 13, 14% of the population. And we'll stand up to these white supremacists like it ain't shit. It don't take much for us to turn up. These folks, a couple of Chinese people come in and buy land, they on the first thing smoking, getting the hell out of their homeland. Listen to that tether who called up. Fleeing runs the world, niggas. It's a tactical retreat, nigga. Are you trying to justify cowardice, dude? No tactical retreat. That's why a lot of these people have vitriol and disdain for us. You ain't got the courage we have. You understand me? Ain't that right, Apia? with your little old musty self. Y'all don't have the courage of foundational Black Americans. Ain't that right, Devin? Look, y'all see the tethers in here with the thumbs down. They're really mad and musty right now. They know I'm speaking truth to power. Let me get Dusty Devin up here. This is a Nigerian tether who has a lot of jealousy and contempt for foundational Black Americans. He stay in our spaces mad. Dusty Devin, aren't I telling the truth, Devin, with your fleeing
Okay,
self?
listen. I want to talk to you about the Somalis and the Muslim guy that came up. These people are crazy, man. I'll tell you. Listen, I will tell you about FBA later and the guy you had here later. But these Somali, they are not African. They love their white masters, their Arab and Turkish masters. They are crazy.
Now I
I tell
agree with
you.
that. I do agree with that. They these are wannabe Arabs, but go ahead.
I go and speak to them and they say to me, I will read to you now. I will read to you now what they say to me. I am the proudest anti-African there is. We are different races, and inshallah, East Africa will split from Africa. This is what they say to me. You know,
Oh, I believe.
these are not. These are not. I don't. I do not. I am a Pan African. I do not claim these people.
There you go. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get Nigel in the building. Nigel. What's up, Nigel? Want to turn that microphone on, Nigel? All right, let's get Junior in the building. All right, Junior.
Bro, I'm fucking crying, bro. I feel like you the old, like, not old, but you the grown uncle that's just giving everybody the spanking that they need right now because a lot of people don't really like watch their words or understand what they're saying. You have a space with 950 people, bro. God bless you. I love the platform. Shout out to the FBA family.
My man.
Just wanted to come up here, man, and just, ask you some questions if you don't mind. Um,
Go ahead. Now,
just
where you
about
from, Junior? Where you from?
I'm from Canada, but
Yeah.
I also live in Miami, Florida.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
a I'm an entrepreneur. I'm mainly in the cryptocurrency world, and I'm honestly very curious where the U.S. economy is going to go based on this presidential election that's coming up between Biden and Trump. Because if Trump gets elected, it's a win for crypto, right? It's a win for the DeFi world. Everyone understands like what I'm saying if they understand crypto, but for those who don't understand, it's just like the internet. Like Trump is more aware of the internet than Biden is, in my opinion. So if he gets elected, at least what's on the internet is gonna prosper. Versus if Biden gets elected, I think we're gonna get more suppressed. Like our voices on X are gonna be more suppressed. I believe that. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, Biden is in office now. Biden is in office now, and I'm not a fan of Biden because a lot of his policies are anti-FBA. His policies do not work for Black Americans at all. So I am not a supporter of Biden in any sense of the word. And I'm warming up to Trump. Trump is speaking more to what's beneficial to us.
It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip hop, a lot of claims, who did what, who was the first. But at the end of the day, we need a definitive story, all right? And that story can only be told by the founders of this culture.
Like everything was being driven and influenced by young, Black, American culture.
The roots of hip hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
That narrative that hip hop has had 3 founding fathers, which isn't true. Hip hop was created by a number of different people.
I am Coke LaRock, the first MC of hip hop, the first cat to pick the mic up.
I introduced rapping to the turntable because when I came with it, nobody in the world was doing it.
My name is legendary King Trixie. So I am the first breakdancer.
I am the grandfather, the godfather of the graffiti culture. I am the first element of hip hop.
My name is MC Sha-Rock. I am a founding member of the MC/rap culture.
They want to come in the mix, they want to say, we started. No, you didn't. What came to be known as hip hop was solely an African-American creation.
If they get the real truth of how it all was created, then so many lies would not be able to be in existence.